So welcome back to my page. I just want to do this video to let you know that in case you were thinking of the big chop, have you done that investigation to really look into all the different ways that you can possibly not do the big chop? The big chop isn't something that's necessarily bad, don't get me wrong. However, sometimes we want to do it and maybe we're not quite ready for it. However, we have this huge issue dealing with two different hair textures. So what do you do? If you're like me, then you have one piece of hair that is super, super coarse and the other end of that same strand is bone straight. So what does that mean for you? Tangles. And not just regular tangles, but knots, mats, giant balls of dead hair just trapped into this permed hair, and every time you touch your hair, you have to deal with this. So, I would say, just from experience, I've gone almost a month and a half without washing my hair. I know, yeah, that's gross, it's crazy, quite obscene, insane, obscene, but you know, that's just the fact of the matter. I was doing everything to avoid it. I had the oils, everything in there, the leave-in conditioner. I was doing every single thing I could do other than to give my hair a good thorough wash. Now, I did do my co-washes in between. However, they weren't like real co-washes. Like, they were halfway co-washes, if you know what I'm saying. But, so I would dread letting out all of my hair and washing it because of what could possibly happen once I get that water on these two totally different hair strands. What am I going to do? So, thanks to our hair community on YouTube, I was able to finally discover something that was like a miracle potion for me. And what was it? None other than apple cider vinegar. This bottle right here is a miracle worker. Like, I can attest to this. Like, apple cider vinegar, where have you been all my life? Like, seriously, that's how I felt when I used it. It was crazy. So I watched the videos and I saw a lot of people talking about it and, oh, it made their hair so soft. But I was looking at most of the people's hair that I did see who used it, and I was like, you know, my hair doesn't really look like them. However, I'll try it anyways. I'll see what they're talking about, and I'll see if it works for me. And I go into Walmart. You see I have this GV brand here. I go in there, and I get this for $1. It was 99 cents before taxes. And, I mean, I figured, hey, if I'm going to spend $1 on something, you know, worst comes to worst, the $1's gone. This is something that I can try and know if it doesn't work, then I didn't really lose too much. 99 cents, right? So I go and I get it. Picked up an applicator bottle, local beauty supply store. Nothing special about this bottle. It's pretty standard. I washed my hair, and the tangles started coming. After that wash, it was already ready, and I made sure I did my hair. I washed it in sections too. So I actually used this originally to wash it. So I tried a new washing method instead of doing the whole head wash like I normally did. Instead, I did the part at a time wash. Nonetheless, my hair was still tangled. So I don't know if it's just me or if it's really just my hair, but I was like, I can't win for losing. Like, wash it in one, it's a mess. Wash it in parts, it's a mess. Put in the conditioner, and it helped for all of 2 seconds, and then as soon as I rinsed it out, it was bad all over again. And I was like, well, at this point, this wash is everything I anticipated it being, so why not go ahead and try this apple cider vinegar? So I used probably about up to here, so this is about 3 ounces worth of apple cider vinegar, so right around there, and then I topped it up to about 12 ounces, 13 ounces, and I just use water. So keep in mind, this is already diluted to 5%. This isn't like the all natural 100% organic apple cider vinegar. And yeah, you can see how clear it looks. That's how you can kind of tell that it's not you know, in the raw, in the fresh form. But yeah, so I diluted it down even more, and I just ran it through my hair. Every section I ran it through, made sure I got it closest to the scalp so it was able to hit my roots. And I worked it in just the way I would shampoo it as well. So once I put it in, I worked it in, kind of gave my scalp a little rub. And then with all the excess, I just poured it all over everywhere. And I probably let it sit for all of 5 minutes total, because I did it in the shower, so I didn't like come out of the shower and then come back in or anything like that. So it was probably on my hair for all of 5 minutes, and I rinsed it out. And when I tell you, I stepped out of this shower and I went and grabbed my comb, and my comb ran through my hair. And I was just like, oh my gosh, like, my natural hair has not done this. I've been transitioning for probably about 5 or 6 months so far, and my hair has had its way with every comb that I tried to stick in there. It was even to a point where I kind of stopped combing it, and I just started trying to finger detangle it, and that was working a little bit better for me, because the combs in my hair would always fight. Every time I put them together, they couldn't just kiss and be happy and be friends. They wanted to fight. So I just wanted to come and share that with you guys. So, you know, you're stressing out whenever you wash your hair, if you're having the same detangling issue like I am, that is so intense and ridiculously unnecessary, but there nonetheless, definitely try this apple cider vinegar. And this isn't just for those of us who are transitioning. I mean, even if your hair is all natural, you can still use it. I know I saw a couple ladies who had young children who they were doing their hair and showing everyone how they do it, and you know, they just added apple cider vinegar to every hair wash routine. One thing I will say, I have to warn you guys. When you do this, be very careful not to get this into your eyes. Like, this stuff will possibly blind you. No, don't quote me on that. But no, this stuff is really strong. Again, vinegar is a weak acid. However, it still is an acid. So when we're talking about things like our eyes, which are very sensitive, versus something like our skin, which has all these different layers to protect us, your eyes are going to be very vulnerable. So make sure that when you're putting this in your hair, if you're doing it in the shower, you know, you're tilting your hair back or you're tilting your hair to the side, you know, versus tilting your hair forward and letting it roll down your face. You don't want to get this stuff in your eyes. But other than that, it is awesome. It is awesome. And you can very well do your hair without getting your eyes. It's not impossible to do. But anyhow, so I just wanted to share that with you guys and encourage you to keep on going. You know, this is just part of life, and our hair is us. So we just need to figure out what our hair likes. So I definitely recommend that you guys give it a try, see how it works on your hair, give some feedback. If it works, if it doesn't work, feel free to comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys again next time. Later.